like to welcome everybody to the beautiful water club. I don't get people in a room without making a pitch, so you know you got to sit here for a few minutes and listen to this, okay? And at this stage, I forget, so I have to write everything down. I have a lot of my board members here, and who do all the work, and a special person to me, the principal of our high school, Jody Cohn. And I just want to tell you a little bit. I think you know a lot of this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. For many years, the association has directed their efforts to the physical building. I am happy to say Madison is beautiful, if possible more beautiful than it ever was before. There's a long list of things that the association put into the school. So one day, if you ever want to know the list, just let me know and I'll send it to you. All the members know, because you get it in the fundraising letter every year. One day, the fundraising committee decided, you know what, we put enough money into the building. Let's put the money into the kids. We had a brilliant idea. So, this is what we do now. We used to give 4 senior awards every year in the names of our past presidents. And that was very nice. We decided to increase that. So, we were very lucky to get some individual donors who said, I'd like to give out an individual award. I'd like to give this out. One said in my brother's name. The children of an alum from the class of 1936 contacted me. They are giving a continuing award for 25 years in their father's name, because their father loved Madison. Aldo Luca, his children, and they're wonderful. I met them. Let me tell you about the kids that we do this for, because I've met a lot of them. Some of these children don't come from the same kind of homes that we came from. Some of them come from abusive homes. Homeless shelter. You have Madison, a homeless shelter. One was orphaned in her senior year. Another kid had sickle cell anemia, and she worked from hospital and home to keep up her very high grades. Children with disabilities, learning disabilities, physical disabilities, they work very hard to go to college, or maybe trade school, or maybe open a business. These are the children that we want to help. They're only some of the beneficiaries of our work. In the past 3 years, 6 alums have stepped up to give individual awards in honor of, in memory of, or in their own names. And we are looking to increase that number. Those awards start at $250 and they go all the way up to $10,000. Yes, we have a fellow who sends $10,000 every year for a deserving child. One of our donors is now mentoring the student that won her award and keeps in touch with her. There is no more satisfaction than this. Now, I haven't gotten any. I'm doing this a long time, and this is the best thing I've ever done. These kids are wonderful. They're enthusiastic. They're just terrific kids, and some of them really need our help. And then there are the real achievers. We don't cut them out. We give awards in the sciences for computer science and biology and mathematics and art and you name it, sports, service. We're hoping to get some additional donors for students. I haven't even figured out a good name for that. Somebody from the board will come up with that. Special donor for students award or whatever. I'd like to have more. Instead of 6, I'd like to have 10 or 12. We hope that those of you here that are not members, that you'll consider joining. We count our membership dues as well as donations. And everything goes to the school and the students. Just know that. In 1957, I left the building. But those of you that know me know I never left the building. I've lived in New York, in Florida, in Kentucky, and I came running back to New York, Kentucky. If you ever have time, it's a story. And I never left that building. Those that know me know, I moved back to New York Labor Day weekend. And I was in that building where my cartons weren't even unpacked. It was in the middle of October. I was back in the building. I just loved the school. I had a wonderful time. I felt I received an exceptional education, even though my teachers didn't think so. I had a lot of boyfriends, so I really had a good time. And I made it to college, so, something must have been good. I look forward to speaking to any of you anytime. I'll give you my card, I'll give you my phone number. Please don't circulate it. I have enough loonies. Now there's something I have to say, and this is never going to come out good. I rehearsed it, I wrote it, I scribbled it, I'm still scribbling in the car. Some months ago I received a proposition. I haven't gotten a proposition in a long time, so I was like a little, This guy calls me on the phone, and he says, Marty, he said, how would you like to make a fundraising party in the water club? I went, I'd love to, but, I don't know. He said to me, I'll fund it. I couldn't speak. I said, wow. He said, I don't want you to worry. I will take care of everything. You get the money, give it to the kids. I will take care of this. I said, wow, I couldn't. So I was so verklempt, I couldn't, When I finally came to myself, I called Marshall Levy. I'm screaming on the phone. Okay, told the board. We did a little bit of work, we got it together. I need to introduce you to the person. He doesn't like this. This magnanimous gesture was proposed to me by one of our most active and generous members. He also happens to be one of my dearest, dearest friends, just by coincidence. I would like to introduce you to our benefactor and the reason we are all here today from the class of 1963, Howie Felcher.
Very appreciative of everybody could make it here today, and it's just an honor that everybody showed up, and I'm very happy that I could do it for everybody. Thank you very much.
Okay. You've all heard something Howie said to me on the phone the other day. There are so many sad times in life. When there's a good time, let's do it. Thank you.